This is the room that we did last year. And I have the dollhouses positioned exactly where I want. So I brought this one out a little so I can really get back there. And eventually I want to have an open house for the dollhouses. So I'm going to invite some people over. And I wanted to figure out how they can walk around everything and there would be space. Because this whole entire room is dedicated just to the dollhouses. And my husband and I did wallpaper last year, if you didn't see that video, but about what it looked like before. So I do have a little chair over here that was really cute that my sister-in-law gave me, and then a stool, and it's probably from the 60s maybe, and then this really cute lamp that was actually from Jeff's parents. And then I put this lampshade on it just to make it look feminine, I guess. And it looks cute with the chair. And I have these curtains that are handmade. And they're probably from the early 2000s. And they have little cute tassels on them. And so tell me what you think. Should I do that up there for a valance? Kind of goes with the chair. So I was thinking maybe I would, and I have two of them so it can stretch over to make a nice fluffy valance for over here. And then I have this here is a christening gown that was both of my daughters, and my aunt gave it to them, and my aunt is no longer with us, but I did put on a wood hanger. I thought it looked really cute there, and I just, for now, hung it with these drawers. I might put a special spot for it too on a door or something, but for now, that's just where I have it, which looks fine. And this room, like I said, is all empty except for just a couple things over here. There's a table. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this here or not. I have my watercolor art supplies in it, which will be going downstairs. And then these are just some books I have, all to do with houses. So I thought it'd be neat just to put any book I have to do with houses in this book rack. And then I have this cute little lamp that I put roses on. I actually hot glued roses on it. And this little tea set that I hand painted. And this is a beautiful watercolor that I have from a friend of mine that's on YouTube, Watercolor with Carrie. And it's a cold kitty to look like my kitty that is no longer here. And then of course the dollhouse. And you can hear the birds outside. It's a beautiful day. And this house obviously is furnished, and I have lots of videos on it. And of course I lit it up, so I will light it for you right now. This little switch. And the kitchen, I just purchased this really cute little table and chairs with the plaid on the seats. So if I move this, I can show you that. And before there was table and chairs that I put in the other dollhouse. It had 4 chairs and it was just too much and it looked too crowded. I really like the top of this table. To me, it goes really well with the floor of this house. As you can see, it's kind of like a laminated top look, kind of 60s maybe looking. And just kind of like farmhousey with the chairs, with the gingham seat and the antique of the chairs. Very farmhouse look. So I thought that would go better in this kitchen because this is a farmhouse kitchen. Even though it's a Victorian house, there were Victorian homes, of course, that were farmhouses too. So this one, we'll pretend, is one of those. Now I'll put this back There's a cute little mouse that is in the corner that I will put back right there. And the little girl in her high chair. I was going to show you this high chair too. It's so sweet. And then this little doll, she's holding a little teddy bear. And his little tassels here, and it's like a wicker seat. And the back is with this pretty ribbon. And I will put that back into the place I had it before. I'm always moving things around, just like real life. People don't stay where they're at, and I'm always moving them. So when people say, do you play with your dollhouse? Well, I guess that's my adult form of playing, is moving things around and making new scenes and settings, even moving the furniture in different houses. It doesn't bother me. I don't have to keep everything exact. I kind of like changing things up because I get bored easily. So yeah, I like to move things around. There's a little succulent plant too that came with that sweet little table and chairs. And then I also want to show you these new chairs that I just purchased on Miniature Crush on Etsy. And they're with the red wood, and I think that looks really good in this room with the red carpet and then the pink with the pink seat because the walls are pink in here. And it kind of has a pink and blue accents, even with the china cabinet here, or hutch. I don't know what you would call that. Hutch maybe? And so I have those chairs to go around the dining table. And so that's the only new purchase that I have in this house. And I did get the rest of the wood pieces to cover and installed for the wiring so you can't see the wires anymore. So that I'm happy with. And up here, if you saw my previous video, I showed how I covered the wires. So this house and all the houses now are done with doing that. This house I'm going to do very soon because I really want to get it done. I have to grout the floor yet and the walls and put this wallpaper that's going to be really easy to do because the back's sticky because it has just like a peel and wallpaper to do the sides of this room because the back's already with this wallpaper. But when I purchased the home, I had to take this wallpaper off because it wasn't looking so great. So this is as close a match I could get with the back, but I think it's going to be fine. And so now across the hallway is the other room with the other two dollhouses. Yeah, this is their own room, all to themselves. And this is where the cottage dollhouse will go when I get it electrified. I should bring it back. And I have that in my room downstairs that I can show you that I have set up. So that's waiting with all the little goodies in here to put in it. And this is this, I'll just kind of scan it, this room. The big white wall there. So it's not a big room, but it's big enough. This is a pegboard. I was going to do something with that, but there's really nothing I can do with it since the art room is going to be downstairs now. So this is just dedicated for the dollhouses. And then I do have a nice closet area in here that I have things. And just these are what I'm going to put in the Victorian dollhouse because that's not furnished yet. And then when that's done, pretty much all these will be picked up and this room will just have a bench. And then I have these lovely frames I want to put coming up the stairway to make it feel like Alice in Wonderland, maybe with some mirrors too. But that's a whole other project. And this is the room that I'm doing the electricity. And eventually it'll be my watercolor table, but I wanted to finish this here in this room because it has lots of nice lighting. But I'll do another video too of this room with my watercolors and all the watercolor things that I have, which are in here now, and then over here. Hey kitty, are you all tuckered out? You have a hard day today?